back to the Southern Snack, where laugh is too short to be serious. All right, we're back at Crumbl yet again, and it looks like they want you to have a balanced diet. They've got carrots, they've got strawberries, they've got all the fruits and vegetables that you want, right? So we're gonna go ahead and dive on into this. This thumbnail is gonna be fun, right? Because anytime you get butter cake, that dollop is gonna fall right off. It's gonna fall right off, and that's okay. That's fine. And then you got carrot cake. So we had to move those to the bottom of the box for obvious reasons. They like to flop and fall everywhere, and it's just crazy trying to pose for the thumbnail. But anyways, maybe Crumbl doesn't care about your thumbnail. They don't. Anyways, busy week. Little Caesar's pretzel crust is back. You also have a stuffed version, so I'm gonna try that. Popeyes, I think, is doing the pickle menu. They were teasing it all the last couple weeks, so I'm expecting that. Minecraft adult meals and Happy Meals, gotta review those. Dairy Queen summer menu. It's a very busy week, so it's not just about Crumbl. If you're not impressed with the Crumbl lineup, which I am, I think it's a very solid lineup. There's more for you to experience in life, right? And you can do it with me. You don't have to cut me out. Oh boy. Yep, that's a massively terrible looking thumbnail, but you know what? You gotta go with it sometimes, right? Yeah, awkward. Very awkward indeed. This dollop stuff, it's just, I don't know. I know there's a purpose, it tastes good. But for me, it's such a mess, and for everybody else, it's such a mess. All right, we're gonna start with strawberry, I guess. Even though carrot cake's the first one I got on my TikTok. So, yeah. I don't know. Very scary. Well, I'll take a fork, and this thing is very sloppy. But I don't mind it. Sloppy might be good. Might be artificial too, but this is strawberries and cream vibe. I don't like it as much as regular butter cake, which some of y'all might be like, what? But butter cake is so bland. To me, butter cake is so delicious, buttery. It's so focused. And this is focused, but it's very, I don't know. Remember the berries and cream cookie where I said it's freeze-dried fruit? That's kind of what I'm tasting. Again, it's like a freeze-dried strawberry profile. But it is, I love the texture. I love the butteriness of it. So it's not anywhere as bad as the one thing. I'll say 7, right? Like I can tolerate that strawberry that we have, but there's better ways to include strawberry into your dessert, and you know, I can just taste that freeze-dried frozen strawberry. Okay, carrot cake, let's try it again, because it's been a while. But they nail it, right? From the carrot to the spices to, yes, the cream cheese icing, which does fit. It's supposed to be there. Everything about it is just so rich, decadent, and on point. And my sister, she made carrot cake for Easter, and let me tell you what, in terms of like flavor profile, it did put it to shame in a way. But I thought how she did it, she put way too much spices. I think the way Crumbl does it, it's balanced. The flavor, you can definitely taste it. I felt like my sister's was just, it was on point and it was stronger, but there was so much spice. I think Crumbl, the balance of it is just, it's just on point. It's perfect. It's 10. Okay, we'll do red velvet cake next, or cupcake next. Love this one. Love this one. Again, in situations where cream cheese belongs. Okay, I was a hater last week or the past couple weeks on cream cheese, but there are places that it does belong. Carrot cake, red velvet cake. Outside of that, the list gets a little shorter, but these two, Always. I want a red velvet, like actual cake version. But this one, I mean, I don't think you could beat this, right? As good as they'll probably make the actual cake version, this warm, gooey cookie is just something else. So let's take another bite into this. That on point, gooey, rich, red velvet. This is a good week to enjoy some cream cheese, right? This is a good week for it. But they are kind of heavy on the cream cheese this week, right? Cheesecake cookie, red velvet cookie, and carrot cake cookie. If you love cream cheese, this week's for you. But this is a week where I can appreciate the way they're using it, right? Again, this is a cheesecake frosting on a rich graham cracker base. Simple as that. But I would like for them to do a s'mores cheesecake. Like, not the cheese, but like a s'mores cheesecake cookie. Because they do good on their cookies. They've lost it with their cheesecake. They've used too much cream cheese. Anyways, let's try this. Very good balance of this buttery graham base and this cheesecake icing. Very rich, very sweet. A little simple. You know, I do prefer like their fruity ones, like the blueberry, the strawberry, the raspberry, and the solid caramel. But it is on point, 8.5. All right, we'll do brownie batter next, because why not? You know, people are voting for this, and it's going to win for April's Crumbl Cookie of the Month in one of the locations in my area. I'm just disappointed. Again, and a lot of you people that do these, that vote for these cookies, you guys need a better perspective, okay? We need to do research, see cookies that haven't been on the lineup in forever, and vote those in, because we don't need this twice within the span of a month. But anyways, but it is a really good cookie. There's no denying that. It's rich, it's chocolatey, it's gooey, it's on point. Good burst of that brownie batter flavor. You know what brownie batter tastes like. It's just so fudgy, right? But then, you know, there's a lot of flavor that gets baked away when you're baking brownies, right? So you gotta think about that element that isn't baked away, and somehow they get it on point. But it is a simple cookie, right? It's very simple, but very much on point. I'm saying 8.5 again. All right. Finally, we got Monster. This one's M&M's, peanut butter chips, chocolate chips. Again, very basic, but good cookie. They did a very solid job on these cookies this week, right? I used to absolutely rave on this one, and it's still really good, right? Sweet and salty, chocolate, peanut butter, but there are better cookies in this, and there are better chocolate peanut butter cookies in this. However, it is really good, albeit really simple. I'm just trying to think if I would give this a 7.5 or 8. I'm gonna say 8. I'm gonna give it 8. It's you can't make it better than it is, but it is very tasty. So it's hard to be a hater on this week. I had my suspicions that the strawberry butter cake would be the least enjoyable one. That was right. So anyways, hopefully this afternoon's review is going to be Popeyes. I'm nervous because I haven't seen the leak accounts, the food leak accounts. I haven't seen them say anything on it, so that makes me nervous. But worst case scenario, I think we'll probably do Dairy Queen. Something. We'll get something straight. We'll get something right. And other than that, I'll see y'all around. Yeah!